Welcome back to the Roundtable on NBA time. Today we're talking maybe the most impactful decision of free agency. Part 3 of the decision, LeBron James is going out west. He's going to sign with the Lakers. So LeBron is now a Laker. I think the Lakers really make the most sense for him and his family. I think LA will help him accomplish what he wants to do off court in Hollywood. And as a city, LA generally upgrade over Cleveland and really the only other serious contender for LeBron, which was Philly. I mean, the Lakers should be serious contenders by, maybe not next year, but definitely by the 1920 season. I mean, the four-year contract that he signed, that's going to help Magic pitch free agents on LA. That they're going to know that he's going to be there. That stability will definitely help. I mean, they should get Kawhi at some point, whether or not it's this year or next. I mean, personally, I'm really looking forward to see LeBron and Kawhi play together. Two great competitors, maybe two of the top 3 players in the league. Assuming Kawhi is healthy. Kawhi's really been the only player to slow down LeBron in the playoffs since the Mavs did in 2011. That was 7 years ago. Of course, 2014 was when Kawhi was Finals MVP. But with or without Kawhi, they should at least push the Warriors in the playoffs. I mean, you hope they'll wind up on the same side. So, the Lakers can slow them down a bit, tire them out a bit before they do play Houston. I think despite the sweep in the finals, I think we saw that really anything is possible on a team with LeBron, especially Game 1. I think the series was definitely over after that Game 1 regulation. Mental exhaustion at the end of that game was really it for the series. I mean, of course, the Cavs weren't going to win, but they could have at least pushed it to 5-6, maybe 7, if they do manage to win that Game 1. Big question is, how did these Lakers compare to last year's Cavs? I mean, Cleveland probably had a little more talent than the Lakers do now. Lakers were bottom 10 team in the league. The Lakers might be a little more better equipped to win in the modern NBA. They might fit LeBron style a little better. Of course, when you say that, you think of shooting, which the Lakers don't have a lot of right now. I mean, they definitely will have KCP there. And then question marks after that. I mean, Kawhi would obviously be a shooter. But if you get Kawhi, you probably lose a couple other shooters. Kuzma, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram's right now what the Spurs are asking for. I mean, another guy that, if they do bring back Brook Lopez to play center, another shooter, might fit better as a rim protector, better than Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson did. On the defensive end, of course, JaVale McGee as a good pick-and-roll guy, a guy who can play a little bit in the post, defends the rim. Love is a better player than both of those guys. Especially what McGee does. I think what Lopez does stretching the floor can help in the modern NBA and definitely help playing on a team with LeBron. Of course, they haven't brought in shooters. I mean, at the guard positions, you would assume they're going to have Lonzo. They signed Rajon Rondo, and they signed Lance Stevenson, which are 3 not shooters. Interesting decision to say the least there. See how do they compare with George Hill? I think George Hill wasn't his best in Cleveland. Lonzo definitely got the upside. Sometime over this 4-year deal, you would imagine Lonzo's going to be a pretty good player. But right now, how does his game contribute to winning? I mean, it's such a big difference between being good on a bad team and then contributing to a championship team. I thought we saw that with the Lakers players that they had traded to Cleveland. I mean, Clarkson's not a bad player for the Lakers, being a good scorer, but he looked totally lost in the finals. I mean, Larry Nance played all right, but it's, being young and coming into the league and just losing a lot of games and then going right into a situation where you're playing for a championship is a huge jump. And that's what makes you think that they're not going to be contenders right away, because they are so young and don't really know how to win. But obviously, LeBron will help with that. Bringing in more veterans will help. Getting Kawhi, who's a winner in his own right. Shooting is going to be the big issue here, and we saw that in the finals, just how the Cavs couldn't make shots for LeBron. Pat Riley did a great job of that in Miami, getting guys who can shoot around him. Obviously, the Cavs did not, and the Lakers are starting off a little rough there. Obviously, the impact on the East is great. LeBron's been in the Eastern Conference for the better part of the last decade. Philly and Boston look like the clear favorites. But, Raptors, Pacers, Bucks, Wizards all should come back better than they were last year. Maybe not the Raptors. They should bring back about the same team. They're going to be probably just as good as they were last year. Maybe not quite as good. Obviously they were the second best team in the NBA last year in the regular season. But they should all compete. I think the East will be fun. A Golden State versus a healthy Celtics team in the finals could be a very fun finals. That's it from the Roundtable. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Comment below where Kawhi will end up next year. And subscribe for more RTT videos. Thank you for watching.